Hello, my name is printf, and this is another one of my Cannon Rush tutorial videos. Today I'm just going to be going over some circumstantial tricks that will help you every now and then and are just good to have in the back of your mind in case you see an opportunity to utilize one of them. So a very effective and common defense as a Terran player is constructing a bunker and just throwing your units inside it. Marines have a base range of 5, and when they are garrisoned inside a bunker, that gets increased by 1 to range of 6. Marauders have 6 base range, which then goes up to 7 when they enter the bunker. Cannons have a range of 7, which means that they can outrange a Marine, but not a Marauder. So if the Terran puts a Marauder inside the bunker, you cannot outrange it. However, with just a Marine, you can. As you can see, the cannon is not being shot by the Marine, although it is shot by the bunker. This will force the Terran to invest both mining time and resources attempting to repair the bunker, and will allow you to push forwards. The same can be done against a planetary fortress if the circumstance ever arises. Planetary fortresses have only 6 range, which means that the cannon can shoot it with impunity. In the case that the Terran does not build a bunker, or perhaps you are already killed it, and the Terran is simply using plain Marines to try and stop your cannons from creeping forwards, you can actually just continue to creep forwards despite this. You are simply slowed down. You place a cannon up here, the Marines can run up and shoot it, and your cannon will die, and you'll be very sad. But if you place the cannon directly adjacent to a cannon that you already have, then the Marines cannot shoot it safely. They will be attacked by your already existing cannon. And assuming you don't miss your cancels, this will work out very well for you. However, if you try and place it off by 1 hex, there will be room for the Marines to snipe it, so you have to be directly adjacent. While it is possible to snipe a bunker from a distance without being hit, it is often far better to actually just build cannons right next to the bunker and attempt to kill it that way. However, SCVs will come up and repair it, and you won't be able to make any real progress. If this happens, you should focus down all of the SCVs, leaving the bunker exposed, and very shortly thereafter dead. Against Zerg, often they will have Zerglings and drones attempting to deal with your cannon. Now, Zerglings deal significantly more damage and only require 2 shots instead of 3 to kill. Therefore, they are just by far the better target. However, the cannon does not recognize this and will actually acquire drones despite the fact that there are Zerglings here being annoying. So see, now it's shooting a drone. This is bad. You don't want that. You want it to shoot the Zerglings. So it's best to manually target the Zerglings. In this instance, the cannon would have held regardless, but sometimes it can make the difference between losing the cannon and the game, or keeping the cannon alive and winning the game. Protoss players will attempt to defend with stalkers, and they will probably be intelligent enough to micro them. Once you break down the shields, they will pull back, and your cannon will automatically acquire the other stalker. You don't really want this to happen. Therefore, it is best for you to pay attention to your cannon, and when the opponent pulls back the stalker, target it again manually once it re-enters range. Now, an intelligent Zerg player will notice that you're attempting to cannon rush and will block in the placement where you're trying to build the cannon. So you get your pylons going, and then the Zerg drone is here. And you can't actually kill that. If you engage, your probe will lose this fight. And that's very disappointing. However, it is possible to get your second probe inside the wall off as well. So to get the wall going, the Zerg comes in and is really annoying. And you quickly bring your second probe along, finish the wall, and sandwich that drone. Sometimes it is possible to then sneak out with your probe while he's not paying attention, and then squeeze the second one out. You could even potentially, although I'm not sure if this is efficient and definitely worth analyzing on a case-by-case basis, you could use a pylon here to squeeze your probe out, cancel it, and then get the cannon going to squeeze your second probe out. Whether or not this is worth it should be determined on a case-by-case basis. But if you don't strap your second probe to kill that drone, then the entire cannon rush will go down in flames. So even if you only get one probe out, it's still worth it, because you're still in a better position than you would be if you had not gotten the cannon rush at all. It's worth noting that if you can take the opponent by surprise and get 2 hits in before the drone retaliates, your probe can win the fight without the help of the other probe. Quite often, after cannon rushing behind a Protoss mineral line, the opponent will start long-distance mining. Your cannon will get a few shots off from the probes, but won't really kill very many. However, if you build a couple pylons to disrupt the flow of these probes, you can secure yourself quite a few more kills and disrupt his mining, because the probes are now forced to go around the pylons and get much closer into the range of the cannon. The exact quantity of pylons you build is entirely circumstantial and should be judged on a case-by-case basis, but be sure to always cancel them before they finish, unless you're supply blocked. In this case, it's okay to let them finish. So assuming you correctly hit your second probe, your Zerg opponent will very often think that you only have one probe in this rush. This means that when they tag your probe with a drone, and they put another drone in hold position at the top of the ramp or wherever your wall is seemingly, they will think that they are quite safe, and they will think that you are now failed with your cannon rush. However, your second probe can run in and place down a bunch of stuff from below ground and win the game for you. It is very important, in order to ensure that this works, that you continue broadcasting the intention of walling off the top of the ramp. You can run out here, place this pylon, attack this guy as if though you're trying to get him to move. It will all sell the idea that you want to wall off the top of the ramp, even if that is not your intention. In fact, if you sell this well enough, you can actually manage to do the entire cannon rush with just one probe. You don't even need the second one. Maybe he saw the second one, who knows. But if you sell the story that you're trying to wall off the ramp, then the opponent could actually just completely focus tunnel visioned on blocking the top of the ramp. You cancel this, run away, he thinks you've given up. And then suddenly, there's a cannon is natural, and you've won the game. So I hope that you found this helpful, and will remember these tricks if you ever find yourself in one of these circumstances. So good luck, and have fun.